Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 of £2 coins we're going to be hunting through, looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally new coins for the book. We need any of the 4 Commonwealth Games £2 coins. They would make for very, very nice finds. We need a few more on this page. We've completed this page, and we still need a Great Fire of London as well. Great Fire of London, is that the most achievable? Great Fire of London, King James Bible maybe, but I would like to break the seal on the Commonwealth Games. So let's get into this bag and see what we get today. Right then, bag number 1. Let's get into it and see what we get. So that's Technologies, the standard definitive design which is used on £2 coins up until 2015. There are some lower minted years, but they're not desirable enough coins that I keep my eyes peeled out for them. Our first commemorative is the Act of Union, which we'll check for the rotation error. This one doesn't have it, unfortunately. There are a few error coins we'll look for during the hunt, but most of them I will be going through the coins all over again, looking for edge inscription errors, rotation errors, double dies on all the commemoratives and the definitives. It's just a little bit too much for me to go through them all whilst doing the hunt as well. So we shall wait and see. Obviously if we spot an error during the hunt, like we had the fried egg error a while ago, then it'll be exciting, but you'll get to see if I've missed anything, don't worry. Right, we have Jodie Clark's 5th and final portrait of the Queen, which will be something. It is our first Shakespeare, the more common of the 3 Shakespeares. This is Shakespeare's Histories. The hollow crown, it's got the right edge inscription. So we'll carry merrily on. 2016 is one of the key years I checked for edge inscription errors on, because they seem to have made a couple of little boo-boos with those edge inscriptions, because the edge inscription is already on the coin when it's getting minted. So that's done at an earlier point. The blank is put on, then it goes into the machine paired with an inner, and wham bam, it is struck. So they have taken the blanks potentially intended for other coins, like this one. Army Centenary should be for King and Country. For King and Country. Check the rotation error as well. So in the past I have found a Shakespeare's Tragedies with this edge inscription on it, the For King and Country. Shakespeare's Tragedies should be What a Piece of Work is a Man. So they've obviously made a batch of outers intended for Army Centenaries, and then when they've come along with their little forklift truck, picked up that bucket of them to tip into the striking machine, they've tipped the ones with that edge inscription into a machine striking Shakespeare's Tragedies. That's how that error occurs. We've got Brunel's Achievements, the Archers at Paddington Station, fairly common coin. We do have counters tracking our Brunel coins, Brunel Archers, or Brunel's Achievements, sorry, versus Brunel's Portraits, just to kind of be interesting to see at the end of the completing the book how many of each we found. There we go, tied 1 apiece for today's video. We've got counters tracking some other common coins and some scarce coins as well. Like I said, it's nice when the book is all complete, we can look at the counters and get an idea of what we came across. There's a VE Day anniversary. I always check the rotation error because I was shown one in the flesh. Someone brought it along to the Royal Mint experience. It was very cool to see. And then we have Trevithick's Steam Locomotive. We've just actually had the 200 years of the railway £2 coin come out. It's a coin that was part of the annual coin set, of course. So you will have seen that already. But most of the coins in that set get their own individual release throughout the year, with the exception of the Queen Mother £5 coin. And when I say when they get their own release, what I mean is the coins in that set. So that 200 years of the railway coin I was just talking about, Guy Fawkes Gunpowder Plot. It was in the annual set, so obviously you could buy it in BU proof and silver proof as part of that set, but it has just been released, and you can buy it in BU in silver proof. The gold as well, probably gold, it's got to be as well. Whereas the Queen Mother £5 coin in that set won't be getting its own individual release. However, Bruno's Portrait, very nice. The Royal Mint has sneakily sold the Queen Mother £5 coin as a 1 ounce silver coin. So not a £5 coin, because 1 ounce silver coins have a £2 face value. If you're buying your 1 ounce Britannias, you'll be familiar with that. We've got Marconi's wireless transmission there. Another common design. And the Shakespeare's Tragedies. We were just talking about the Edge Inscription error. If this is my second find... Nope. What a piece of work is a man, unfortunately. Always worth checking though, because... Why is that down there? Always worth checking though, because it is a very cool error coin. I have found one singular one. If I found another, I'd be very excited for that, but we'll have to keep on hunting. I think I would prefer... what was the other one? That a very good friend of mine found, I think it was an army centenary that said the whole city in dreadful flames, which is the Edge inscription for the Great Fire of London. So again, these exciting error coins are out there, and that's why I'm a bit more rigorous with checking for errors on £2 coins than I am with, say, 50p's. But we'll find something. I'm sure we will. I've not had an awful lot of luck recently, but these things happen. You can't find Northern Ireland Commonwealth Games and Kew Gardens in every single coin hunt. Otherwise they wouldn't be exciting coins, would they? But if we can find a new one of the book, that would be lovely. Right, Act of Union. No rotation error to that one. We've got a fair few more bags to go. We haven't done an edge hunt actually. Right, we're not leaving this to the last minute. We've got a few more bags still to go. So what are we doing? We're going to read the edge inscription, because what is on the edge of the coin is unique to the design. Standing on the shoulders of giants is the edge inscription for the Technology's Definitive. And I think that's all we're going to get in this little bag. But we'll just double check. In case I've missed something, or in case you've got an edge inscription error, imagine that. It says standing on the shoulders of giants and it's a commemorative. That would be quite the find. Right, let's try this again. What can we see? Oh, what's that in the middle? It's a big empty space. Oh, it says shoulders of giants, but can you see? Big old blank bit, and the wording is just a little bit too low on it. We just found a fake coin. Oh, it looks... This is one of the more convincing looking fakes, but it definitely is a fake. Some of the fakes we find are obviously terrible fakes. I think this is more convincing. I think if you were handed that, you probably wouldn't notice that this is a fake. So whenever I have fakes, people always ask, how do we spot that? How do you spot that they're fakes? Well, you've seen. Edge inscription. The portrait is very worn, which again could be damage in circulation, but I don't think so. There are other finer details which are absolutely crisp. So I think that is a case that they couldn't make a convincing enough die or a convincing enough portrait of the Queen for that. Does that count as a find? Because normally I stop doing edge inscription hunts when we get a find. I guess it's still a standing on the shoulders of giants edge inscription, so we did find something by the edge inscription, but it wasn't a unique one. Let's try again. Let's try again. Immediately I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 in from the left. For King and Country will be an army centenary, or an Shakespeare Tragedies for the edge inscription. That would be cool. That would be the coolest way to find an edge inscription error. Anything more? What have we got? I can see shoulders, standing, standing, giant shoulders, 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 shoulders. No. Now, I always say this. When I find one fake, I normally find a second. I don't know why. Don't know why. But eyes peeled for that second fake coin. Active Union. No rotation error. Of course, again, whenever I find a fake coin, people ask, what do I do with my fake coins? I keep them. I've got a little collection of fake coins. It must be around £200 worth now, which over 8 years isn't that bad of a hit rate, given I look through £1,000 of £2 coins a week. There's always people in the comments saying, you should go back to the bank, you should demand your money back, you should... It is not worth spoiling the amazing relationship I have with my bank over £2. Yeah, I'm down £2, but I've also found a couple of exciting commemoratives. I found Northern Ireland Commonwealth Games from their bags. I have found that fried egg error. So even if I found £200, well no, yeah, even if I found £200 worth of fake £2 coins, I'm still up in terms of value. And I'm sure, because the fake coins are kind of interesting anyway, there will be people out there who will buy fake coins as intriguing oddities for their own collection of fake coins. Not that I'm going to sell them, because selling fake coins might land me at His Majesty's compound, one of his compounds. Anyway, we have got J. Clark's Fifth and Final Portrait, last bag, Shakespeare Tragedies, What a Piece of Work is a Man. No edge inscription error. Anyway, there are links down in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come and join me and other coin collectors over on that. There's also links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you'd like to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. I'm going to whiz through all these coins now and see whether I've missed any exciting error coins. Okay then, unfortunately no exciting error coins to be found in amongst all of those. Nothing particularly stand out exciting. Honourable mention to the fake coin, because we don't find that many, do we? And they're kind of intriguing little oddities when they do turn up. Shakespeare's Tragedies may be my star find, but as usual, let me know in the comments what you would pick as a star find, and if you've had your own star find, then let us all know in the comments what you have found. I'm sure there's a few of you that have found some more exciting coins than I have today, but there we go. Anyway, all it leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.